So I had this rifle sighted in at 50 yards with a buffalo bore 500 grain Pawhatan, I believe is what it was, subsonic load, and I had the Banish 46 can on at that time. Since then, I've got my Resilient Ramblin, and it's gonna stay on this gun because of how much lighter weight it is. But I was curious what this gun will do at 100 yards with this can on there, and I was curious to see the difference between these 500 grain Blackbutterfly loads and the 430 grain HSM bear loads. When I had it sighted in at 50 yards with those Blackbutterflies, it seems like I was about 5 inches low at 100 yards, and I really don't know where it's going to hit it all with this Ramblin on here. I haven't shot it since I put it on here, really. And I'm just going to fire one round apiece just to see the difference in them, see if there's any shift in it, point of impact, or at least out to 100 yards, because this is one of my favorite hunting rifles. I really, really enjoy it. I've done lost track of how many pigs I've killed with it, and plan on killing some more with it. But I'm going to shoot the HSM 430 grainer first, and then that Blackbutterfly load. And I'm just going to aim at the same place and see what the difference is. I'm ready to have my world rocked. It looks like that hit about 6 inches high. All right, here's the Blackbutterfly subsonic round. As soon as I get settled back behind the gun again, a recoil lift the whole gun up off the table. Okay. Well, there's quite a bit of difference between them. I'm going to go ahead and shoot one more subsonic round. Okay, well, I'm going to keep it right where it's at. Man, I was really hoping that the impacts between them would be closer between the supers and the subs. Well, let's go check it out. Well, I kind of messed up my 22 group right here, but I can't tell you where it was. But right here is where the HSM 430 grainer landed. I was aiming right here, so a little over a hand's width away. So we're looking at probably about 5 inches away. And these two here were my Blackbutterfly 500 grain subsonic loads, and they're probably right at 4 inches away at 100. I can definitely live with that, I guess. I'd prefer them to be zeroed a little bit better. But truth be told, I haven't had to shoot this gun over 30 yards yet. So I'm not too awful worried about it. I might go ahead and click it over just a little bit for the subsonic load, since that's what I hunt with the most. But if I cut this down in half to 50 yards, then right there would be roughly my impact. And from these ones here at 50 yards, right there would have roughly been my impact. So I can live with that. And whenever I get back to the hotel tonight, because yes, I do work out of town and stay in a hotel often, we'll kind of break down all these 22 groups. I really want to give y'all a better look at this rifle before I put it away. I really do love this gun. It is probably, right now it is my go-to gun for when I'm ready to go do some hunting. Really love how short and compact it is. This is the Ruger-made Marlin 1895 4570 Trapper, 16-inch barrel. Got the resilient Ramblin man on there. Super lightweight. Sounds great, nice and quiet, especially shooting subs. As quiet as it gets shooting a 4570 anyways. I've got this primary arms 300 Blackout first focal plane scope on here. I believe it's a 1:6, and it's the ACSS or ACSS Raptor with the 300 Blackout reticle in it. And my experience with it is subsonic 4570 matches up really close with subsonic 300 Blackout. But if you want to talk about like a perfect scope for hunting purposes, this is it. First focal plane with a reticle that you're able to see. Capped turrets. I hate exposed turrets, and it's hard to find a scope that's in first focal plane that has capped turrets. Everything is exposed. But these things have nice clear glass. I don't know if I can get the eye relief on this scope is amazing also. So let's just try to crank it up and see what we can do. I know we almost got it there. There you go. You can see how usable that is for hunting. Even on the low end though, you can use that ring, that outer ring, just like a red dot. But for a hunting rifle at the distances that I hunt out to, typical shot is like 20-30 yards. I'm almost always up really close, and after shooting out to 100 yards, I'm really confident that I could kill a deer out that far without issue. Right there is where the target was at. I took it down anyways. But yeah, I'd have no issues taking the deer out to 100 yards. I know where to aim now with both of those loads. I had the sight in it before with the Banish 46 on there and those Blackbutterfly rounds. So I did have a little bit of a point of impact shift, but that's okay. I can definitely live with that. I'll make my adjustments on it later, and hopefully later this week I'll even kill some pigs with it. Really looking forward to it.